Have you ever thought about what it'd be like to use a scanner to scale your armor for 3D prints? In this video, I'm going to talk about my experience using the Creality scanner to scan my body and use that to scale armor. What's going on, everybody? I'm Dylan from Quest for Nostalgia, where I teach how I do all of my 3D printed props and cosplays. You guys know last year I did that Mark 46 suit and I was able to print it all at 100% scale. But I'm going to be doing another Iron Man suit this year, and so I wanted to have a body scan to make sure that the next suit that I do is also perfectly scaled. Huge thank you to the new Patreons, Thick, Symbiote Industries, David Print Gallery. I really appreciate the support from you guys. If you want to help out the channel, patreon.com/questfornostalgia. So I just got my hands on this CR-Scan Ferret Pro by Creality. This scanner is for medium to large size items that you want to get scans of, which means this is a perfect scanner for getting body scans for the suit scaling. This thing has a lot of features. It has anti-shake scanning, it has high quality scans up to a 0.1mm accuracy, 24-bit color, just a lot of things, a wireless scanning, and this is an awesome product by Creality. The build quality on this scanner is really nice. The handle feels robust, the packaging is super well done, the carrying case is fantastic. The scanner can be attached to the PC, which works really well, but it can also be used wirelessly with a phone. If you have an Android device, you can use USB-C connections, and if you have an Apple device, it can actually connect through Wi-Fi. To get my body scan, I actually used both methods to see which one I preferred. Using the scanner takes a little bit to get used to. You have to kind of see what it likes, see how the speed of scanning, the distance, you get used to it after you try it a few times, so don't get frustrated right off the bat. After just a few times of use, even my wife was able to use it to help me get a good enough body scan to help for scaling. First, let's talk about the PC method of connecting the scanner. I like this method because it doesn't rely on you having a up-to-date phone and that you don't have to worry about memory or storage. The only downside, though, is the length of the cord makes you a little bit more restrained when trying to get scans. We struggled a little to get a body scan when connected to the PC because of that cord length. And so what I did was I actually put 2 pieces of tape down on the ground to put my feet onto, and then I held my hands in a position that they would be identical by sticking my thumbs out. And I scanned one side of the body at the time. I did my back, and then I turned around and then did another scan of the front to hopefully mesh those 2 scans up together in a 3D software like 3D Builder. This worked pretty well, and I think this would still be a great option for being able to capture a good scan of your body for scaling. But let's look at the phone method instead. I use a Google Pixel 6a, and luckily that's new enough for me to be able to use that. So you do have to have one of the newer kind of phones, and if you upgrade, every year like a lot of people do, then you have no issues. I just use a little bit older of a phone. Having it scan wirelessly like that gives you so much more mobility to be able to go all the way around the body and to have a little bit better movement and control of the distance. So I really did like how it felt when you did it using the phone method. The issue I had, though, was near the end of the scan, I guess I ran out of storage or ran out of memory or whatever. My phone couldn't compute more data, and it ended up having a hole in the scan because of that. That scan was looking absolutely amazing, and honestly is still the one that I'm going to use because it gives me enough data to scale really well. Looking at both these models, they both would get the job done and really would help me scale whatever I wanted to it. I just think that the phone one had a little bit more detail. It's probably because of the more mobility of being able to get into the spaces that it needed to get more data. Unfortunately, my phone was the limiting factor. But having a scan of your body is very nice and is definitely going to be helpful for scaling armor. I was also able to scan the shoe that I use on my Iron Man suit, and it came out really good. I mean, the file was super high quality, and that allows me to make a slip cover of the armor over top of my shoe and make sure that that's going to fit, because scaling the shoes varies wildly from people to people. So a regular suit, the 100% may fit me perfectly for the body, but shoe sizes are wildly different. So having the scan, I think that is a super big strength to this. I now have no concerns about scaling shoe covers for any suit that I do now. Down the road, I want to scan just my arm, just my leg, things like that, to where I can load just that one body part in very high quality and scale armor around that. Stay tuned to the channel to see what other uses I find for this scanner and what other projects I use it for. Catch another video after this. If you're still interested in sizing, I have a helmet sizing tutorial that I'll link at the end. But thank you as always for the support. If you guys like the content, like, comment, subscribe. And always, if you've made it to the end, you guys are the backbone of the channel. I love you guys, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.